Hey guys, how are you? Glad you can join me on my journey through the Bible chronologically. Today I will be reading out of the book of Numbers, chapters 3 and chapters 4. Chapter 3 discuss the sons of Aaron, the census of the Levites commanded, and Levites dedicated instead of the firstborns. And chapter 4 speaks about the duties of the sons of Kohath, the sons of Gershon, the sons of Merari, and the census of the Levites. And we shall stop there. If you guys remember in chapter 1 of Numbers, God commanded to do the census by Moses, but he was not supposed to include the Levites. The Levites were, in essence, in a class by themselves, and they were the only ones that were allowed to touch the tabernacle. Now, in chapters 3 and in chapter 4, it goes in depth as far as the census that God asked Moses to do and the specific responsibilities of the families within the Levites, what their responsibilities were. Some were in charge of the sanctuary, some were in charge of the linens and things like that. And then it goes a little more in depth as far as exactly each family, what they're doing in chapters 4. Anyways, with no further ado, let's get into it in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of Holy Spirit. God's precious word reads as so. Now, these are the records of Aaron and Moses when the Lord spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aaron: Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Elzer, and Itamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the appointed priests whom he consecrated to minister as priest. Nabad and Abihu had died before the Lord when they offered profound fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai. And they had no children. So Eleazar and Itamar ministered as priests in the presence of Aaron, their father. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Bring the tribe of Levi near and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may serve him, and they shall attend to his needs and the needs of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of meeting, to do the work of the tabernacle. Also they shall attend to all the furnishings of the tabernacle of meetings, and to do the needs of the children of Israel, to do the work of the tabernacle. And you shall give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. They are given entirely to him from among the children of Israel. So you shall appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall attend to the priesthood. But the outsider who comes near shall be put to death." Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Now behold, I myself have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead of every firstborn who opens the womb among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine, because of all the firstborns are mine. On the day that I struck all the firstborns in the land of Egypt, I sanctified to myself all the firstborns in Israel, both man and beast. They shall be mine. I am the Lord." Then the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, "Number the children of Levi by their father's house, by their families. You shall number every male from a month old and above." Let's pause right there. If you remember in Numbers, in the book of Numbers, chapter 1, when the Lord requested Moses to do the census, they were all the males age 20 and older. But God is a little bit more, not that God wasn't specific then, but God was, his numbers were actually a little lower than before. These are every male from a month old and above. And later on, we're going to see how the Lord made a different range for the families specifically. We shall continue. So Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. These were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families: Libni and Shimi. And the sons of Kohath by their families: Amram, Ishar, Hebron, and Uziel. And the sons of Merari by their families: Mahali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites by their fathers' houses. From Gershon came the family of the Libanites and the family of the Shemaites. These were the families of the Gashonites, those who were numbered according to the number of all the males from the month old and above. Of those who were numbered there were 7,500. The families of the Gashonites were to camp behind the tabernacle westward. Pause. Again, the Lord was always so strategic, even to give the tribes, the 12 tribes, specifics as to where they were to camp at around the tabernacle. If you recall in chapter number 2, we continue. The families of the Gashonites were to camp behind the tabernacle westward, and the leaders of the father's house of the Gashonites was Eliasaph, the son of Lael. The duties of the children of Gashonites in the tabernacle of meeting included the tabernacle, the tent with its covering, the screen for the door of the tabernacle of meeting, the screen for the door of the court, the hangings of the court, which are around the tabernacle and the altar, and their cords, according to all the work relating to them. From Kohath came the family of the Armamites, the family of the Isharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzalites. These were the families of the Kahanites. According to the number of males from a month old and above, there were 8,600 keeping charge of the sanctuary. The family of the children of Kohath were to camp on the south side of the tabernacle, and the leader of the father's house of the family of the Kathanites was Elizaphan, the son of Uzel. Their duty included the ark, the table, the lampstand, the altars, the utensils of the sanctuary which they ministered, the screen, and all the work relating to them. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, was to be chief over the leaders of the Levites, with oversight of those who kept charge of the sanctuary. From Merari came the family of the Mahalites and the family of the Mushites. These were the families of Merari. And those who were numbered according to the number of all the males from a month old and above were 6,200. The leader of the father's house of the families of Merari were Zerel, the son of Abihali. These were to camp on the north side of the tabernacle. And the appointed duty of the children of Merari included the boards of the tabernacle, its bars, its pillars, its sockets, its utensils, all the works relating to them, and the pillars of the court all around with their sockets, their pegs, and their cords. Moreover, those who were to camp before the tabernacle on the east, before the tabernacle of meeting, were Moses, Aaron, and his sons, keeping charge of the sanctuary to meet the needs of the children of Israel. But the outsider who came near was put to death. All who were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord by their families, all the males from a month old and above, were 22,000. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Number all the firstborn males of the children of Israel from a month old and above, and take the number of their names, and you shall take the Levites for me. I am the Lord. Instead of all firstborn among the children of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites, instead of all the firstborns among the livestock of the children of Israel." So Moses numbered all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the Lord commanded him. And all the firstborn males, according to the number of names, from a month old and above, of those who were numbered of them, were 22,273. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Take the Levites instead of all the firstborns among the children of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites instead of their flock. The Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for the redemption of the 273 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, who are more than the number of Levites, you shall take 5 shekels for each one individually. You shall take them in the currency of the shekel of the sanctuary, the shekel of 20 hiras, and you shall give the money with which the excess number of them is redeemed to Aaron and his sons." So Moses took the redemption money from those who were over and above, those who were redeemed by the Levites. From the firstborn of the children of Israel, he took the money, 1,365 shekels, according to the shekels of the sanctuary. And Moses gave them redemption money to Aaron and his sons according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, "Take a census of the sons of Kohath from among the children of Levi, by their families, by their father's house, from 30 years old and above." We'll pause right there. You see how the Lord shifted the age limit on this census specifically? The first time that we read this, the first census was age 20 and above. Then the second one was from 1 month old and above. Now the Lord here is specifying from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old. So the range was between 30 and 50 years old. We shall continue. From 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, all who enter the service to do work in the tabernacle of meeting. This is the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of meeting, relating to the most holy things. When the camp prepares to journey, Aaron and his sons shall come, and they shall take down the overing veil and cover the ark of testimony with it. They shall put on it a covering of badger skin and spread over that a cloth entirely of blue, and they shall insert its poles. On the table of showbread, they shall spread a blue cloth and put on it the dish, the pans, the bowls, the pitchers for pouring, and the showbread shall be on it. They shall spread over them a scarlet cloth and cover the same with covering of badger skins, and they shall insert its poles. And they shall take a blue cloth and cover the lamp of the light with its lamp, its wick trimmers, its trays, and all its oil vessels with which they service it. Then they shall put it with all its utensils in a covering of badger skins and put it on the covering beam. Over the golden altar they shall spread a blue cloth and cover it with a covering of badger skin, and they shall insert its poles. Then they shall take all the utensils of the service with which they ministered in the sanctuary, put them in a blue cloth, cover them with a covering of badger skin, and put them on a carrying beam. Also, they shall take away the ashes from the altar and spread a purple cloth over it. They shall put on it all its implements with which they minister there, the fire pans, the forks, the shovels, the basins, and the utensils of the altar. And they shall spread on it a covering of badger skin and insert its poles. And when Aaron and his sons have finished covering the sanctuary and all the furnishings of the sanctuary, when the camp is set to go, then the sons of Kohath shall come to carry them. But they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These are the things in the tabernacle of meeting which the sons of Kohath are to carry. The appointed duty of Elzaiah, the son of Aaron, the priest, is the oil for the light, the sweet incense, the daily grain offering, the anointing oil, the oversight of all tabernacle, of all that is with the sanctuary and its furnishings. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Do not cut off the tribe of the families of the Cashanites from among the Levites, but do this in regards to them, that they may live and not die when they approach the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint each of them to his service and his task, but they shall not go in to watch while the holy things are being covered, lest they die. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Also take a census of the sons of Gershon by their father's house, by their family, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old. You shall number them, all who enter to perform the service, to do the work of the tabernacle of meeting. This is the service of the family of Gershons in serving and carrying. They shall carry the curtain of the tabernacle and the tabernacle of meeting with its covering, the covering of badger skins that is on it, the screen for the door of the tabernacle of meeting, the screen for the door of the gate of the court, the hangings of the court, which are around the tabernacle and altar, and their cords, all the furnishings for their service, and all that is made for these things. So shall they serve. Aaron and his sons shall assign all the service of the sons of Gershonites, all their task and all their service, and you shall appoint to them all their task as their duty. This is the service of the families of the son of Gershon in the tabernacle of meeting, and their duties shall be under the authority of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. As for the sons of Merari, you shall number them by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old. You shall number them, everyone who enters the service to do work of the tabernacle of meeting. And this is what they must carry as all their service for the tabernacle of meeting: the boards of the tabernacle, its bars, its pillars, its socket, and the pillar around the court, with which socket, pegs, and cords, with all their furnishings and all their service. And you shall assign to each man by name the item he must carry. Pause right there. We go back. And the pillars around the court with their sockets, pegs, cords, and it says, to each man shall be assigned an item that they must carry. I mean, the specifics is just mind-blowing to me, continue. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, as all their service for the tabernacle of meeting under the authority of Itamar, the sons of Aaron, and the priest. And Moses, Aaron, and the leaders of the congregation number the sons of Kehathites by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old. Everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting, and those who were numbered by their families were 2,750. These were the ones who were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all who might serve in the tabernacle of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered accordingly to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. And those who were numbered of the sons of Gershon by their families and by their families' house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting, those who were numbered by their families, by their father's house, were 2,630. Those are the ones who were numbered of the family of the sons of Gershon, of all who might service in the tabernacle of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandments of the Lord. Those of the families of the sons of Merari, who were numbered by their families, by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting, those who were numbered by their families were 3,200. These are the ones who were numbered from the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. All who were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the leaders of Israel numbered by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who came to do the work of the service of the work of bearing burdens in the tabernacle of meetings. Those who were numbered were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, each according to his service and according to his task. Thus, they were numbered by him as the Lord commanded Moses. And we shall stop here. Wow, I am just blown away. I always knew that God was meticulous with the instructions that he gave in the word based on the previous chapters and the previous books that we read. But this is just also goes into much detail as to the people who were selected to touch specifically a candlestick, a cord, a screen. I mean, just everything just so meticulous. We shall continue. I hope you are enjoying my journey through the Bible chronologically, and we shall continue soon. God bless you. I'll be well. Have a good night from here from Uganda. Bye-bye.